Welcome back on my YouTube channel Monday to Monday. I'm Chris. Today we're going to test my new welding machine and see if everything works as it should. I bought a new toy. It's over there. It has something to do with an aluminum wheelhouse. I got myself a TIG welder and I never welded aluminum, so I'm going to try today. But first I need to clean up this mess and this mess. So I think I'm going to start with that. I cleaned it a little bit more room on my workbench. Over there it's still messy, but I leave it for now. I want to try my new welder, of course. Oh, and another thing, all my flammables, so my cleaners and everything are behind that steel door over there. So, safe. This is my metal table, metal top. So I'm going to use this table as my welding table for now. Here's the welder. I'm going to put everything in place and connect everything, and then we're going to try. Exciting! Do you know the feeling that you have something in your workshop lying around for ages, constantly moving it to a new location, always know where it is, and then the moment comes that you need it and you don't know where it is? Well, that's right now. After long searching, I got it. I found it. I found another tip for in the torch. So I think it's the wrong one, but for test purposes only. I need to get more knowledge about how I'm going to use this, of course. So for now, I got something working, I think. Now I need the welding gas hooked up to the machine, and the machine hooked up to the power, the ground hooked up to the table, and then we're going to try it out, finally. That's hooked up for now. I hooked up the hose for the welding gas. I had some hose clamps. Here they are. Wrong size. Because I don't have any choice, I'm going to the next best option to use as a hose clamp. Zip tie. Well, it's a non-flammable gas, and for now I think it works. And if not, then I have to go to the store, get some hose clamps and try it again. But it's end of the day, so let's try this first, and maybe I got some time left to get some hose clamps, but I want to try the welder now. So shortcuts. I have been messing around with this thing for about 2 hours. Tried literally everything. The thing that is happening, my tip is burning away right away. The welds are way too dark, so it's too hot, but when I'm putting it lower, I don't know. Alright, this is me. For sure. So what I'm going to do is grab YouTube, watch some videos about how to use a welder like this. Because I'm the type of guy just push the button and see what's happened. Push the button and see what happens. Alright, see you later. And just like that, it's the next day. I didn't understand what was going wrong. And finally, I got it. I called my buddy Richard. I said, what is going on? I can't get the weld to be normal. The weld were burning and it was burning away the tips of this. The Dutch word for this is wolfraan. I don't know what the English word is. I will Google it and put it up in the screen right here. Anyway, he said, your welding gas is wrong. Do you have enough pressure? Yada yada. Turns out, they sold me the wrong gas. So, now I got argon from another company. And they had the right gas. And I should have gone there in the first place. Stupid. But I didn't thought about it. Anywho, I got the right gas. So now I can finally check how this thing is working. Okay, the gas is hooked up. So now I'm going to try to weld something. But first I have to... Oh yeah, and I had bought those things. Like €100 or something. Crazy. Okay, first I have to make my setup. It's still not working. So I'm getting frustrated. I spoke to Richard and he said, I don't understand either. It should be right. So we went through the settings of the welder. A few slight adjustments, but I had it sort of right. So that shouldn't be a big problem, not the problem I have now. The welding gas is the right gas. We checked the hoses, we checked the regulator. And he said, okay, stop this, I don't know. Bring your whole machine and your welding gas and everything. And we're going to fix it over here in his workshop. And he has a super cool workshop, so that's never a problem. So I'm going to load everything up into my car. Go to Schagen, to his company. Good morning. Saturday now. Still messing around with my welder. It's really busy, so once in a while I'm in here looking for something I might have missed. The one thing I did was replacing this brand new flow meter. I think it's flow meter. With a one I already had that I know it works. Because I'm using it on my other welder. So I thought, now we're there. Nope. Still not working. I hope I'm going to my buddy Richard today. He said, bring everything. Bring your welding gas. Bring your flow meters. Bring everything. And we're checking it out at his workshop. Where everything works. So here's Richard. That's my buddy. Where I'm always talking about. So he only looked at it and it works. No, that's not entirely true. So there were some things that weren't okay, of course. Hey Ries, what did you do?
Just changed the insides. They were wrong.
So something wasn't right with the thingamajiggies that were on the torch. So now it works. And I accidentally bought another welding machine because he has one over there that he doesn't use, and it's 100 times better than the one I got. So bought that fucking thing, but look what he does. Look at this.
Dan. Bloody marvelous, mate.
It's working. My English does not work today.
Rubbish, mate.
Rubbish. Richard had a welding cart laying around that he wanted to throw away, so snatch that. Welding machine is back in my car. Everything works because of this guy. Thanks, Ries.
No problem, mate.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about bullshit.
And women.
So I got problems with my forklift. It doesn't work. I think your problems can always be bigger. How many tons is this?
14.
14-ton forklift.
Lift capacity.
Yeah, so 14-ton lift capacity. This is a cool machine. There's a DAF engine in it. Yeah, a little bit too big for me. It's Sunday evening, so I still have to start to edit the episode. But before I'm going to do that, here's my aluminum test piece. And I never welded aluminum. Well, I did a small part right there, small piece right there. And I did it the wrong way. Because you have to change the polarization. I think it's called the polarization. So what you need to do when you're welding aluminum, I just learned it through YouTube. The positive cable is going to your torch. And the negative cable is going to the negative on the table, in this case. Look, here are my welds. This is the last one. This is the first one. Yeah, so this is the last one that I did in the corner. This is a practice run. It's all width filling. And then I did the outside corner here. So this is with a fill thingy, extra aluminum. It's not pretty, but this is literally the first time I'm trying to weld aluminum. And like I said, it isn't pretty, but I'm getting all confident that I will get this. Yeah, I'm going to learn how to weld aluminum. And before you put it down in the comments, this helmet is not good enough, because I know the fumes from welding aluminum are really toxic. So I'm breathing them now, and that's not what I want. So I'm going to, you got the special mask that you don't breathe in all the stuff. So I need to get one of those, and I will. But this is only practicing. I'm not there tomorrow. I'm not afraid. But it needs to change. But I can weld aluminum. So that's super cool. So fun to do this. I'm really enjoying myself. Okay, let's go. Right. I decided not to show you those welds. I'm going to turn this machine off. 1, 2, 3. I want to leave it with this. Thanks everybody for subscribing to my channel this year, watching, commenting. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a real good time during the holidays, and I hope to see you next year on the first Monday with a new episode with, I hope, more boat stuff. Later.